What's up?
Al.weeezy, fat transgender influencer, cries in Uber after being rejected by men in clubs.
What the
So we
fuck
got
was the name?
Al.weeezy?
Al.weeezy.
Yeah, yeah.
Literally leaving the club early because men are fucking shit. And remember, besties, if you're gonna deal with a man who ain't shit,
That is so fucking foul. All right, so here we go. Jake Shields.
Those
Uh,
are more scary stories.
Jake Shields hits up Twitter and says if she had any friends and family who cared about her, they would tell her that she's morbidly obese. Instead, they tell her big is beautiful and she's fine the way she is. We are hurting people by not being honest with them. And he's 100% right. Besides the fact that somebody should be honest with you and say, you're a goddamn man, stop going to
Okay.
heterosexual clubs, trying to trick motherfuckers into fucking you.
I mean, this motherfucker said these men, like you're one of them. Like
Yeah.
you can't get around it. Like just because you can't find your hog knuckle don't mean you ain't got it. Uh, but you know who had the same issue? Fucking Jazz Jennings, the life of Jazz or whatever that shit is.
Okay.
Jazz was on there one time upset because asking the mom or the dad, it was the mother, like, why don't any of the boys at school like me? And she was all like, yo, they're just this, that, and no, motherfucker. You's a boy, Damon. And I mean, we can't listen. We cannot expect people to acquiesce to what is inside somebody else's head. Like we are all expected to play the fuck along. Like this person is like delusional in so many ways. This motherfucker said they're 10. A baddie.
This motherfucker also said he's a woman. So, why
That's what
not
I'm saying.
just
But
keep
that's what
that
I'm
ball
saying.
rolling? Yeah.
Bro, this
But
motherfucker. Look, man, there was this fresh and fit type podcast. And the women on there were looking at this motherfucker like um they were a circus freak. I'll use they. I don't want to be disrespectful. Um
wait a minute, hold on. This motherfucker went to a heterosexual club and tried to give fucking mussy away. And you don't want to be disrespectful?
Hey
That's
man,
disrespectful in itself. And then walked out the
you
club
right.
talking about don't nobody want to fuck
That
me. What's wrong with y'all?
this motherfucker look like Majin Buu. I'm telling you right now. Look up Majin Buu. I'm gonna show you Majin Buu. Everybody who watches know who Majin Buu is. Let me tell you something. And but my thing is, what the fuck did you expect? Like just cause listen, man, this is Majin Buu.
That's fucked up.
So listen, just cause you feel some way don't mean other people are gonna feel that way. Most motherfuckers ain't. Most heteros like that's the shit I don't get. There are whole communities for this shit.
Yeah. And
There's
they don't want to
whole
fuck you either.
look, man. There's motherfuckers who like big women, and then there's motherfuckers who like men. There's motherfuckers who like big men, but cause you feel a certain way and you believe a certain thing, you driving yourself crazy wondering why everybody else is like, nah, homie. Nah, homie. It's plenty of different reasons. The main one being you got what I got. But see, I got this feeling. Now, look at what Jake Shields wrote. And he was right. I don't think he knew. Because in the comments, somebody was like, is that a dude? Um, look at this shit. If she had friends and family who cared about her, they would tell her she's morbidly obese.
Hmm.
Oh, let me see. This is what is it? What Tristan Tate said. This has been the wake up call I needed, Jake. Thanks for being a good friend. I'm hitting the gym and starting a diet. Right. This is why it's important to have friends to keep it real. That's Andrew Tate's brother.
Mm.
Um, look. What's her name? Leia Halpern. It's
Yeah.
a man. Got to give it to him. Novel approach to hiding his Adam's apple.
Motherfucking Twitter ain't shit, boy. Twitter ain't shit, man. Yeah, so Dune, Oasis ASMR says, I'm very much against shaming and bullying obese people, but glorifying instead of helping people, helping them get healthier is only enabling their self-destructive behavior, and it's just
Right.
really sad. Yeah.
It's not shaming. It's being honest. Making some fun of someone's clothes or car is shaming. Telling someone that they need to take care of themselves is honesty. You know what the fuck else is honest? Telling a motherfucker use a man and other men ain't fucking with you, bruh.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
want motherfuckers to go gay just because you say you a woman. They don't even want the trans shit on there. They don't even want. That's why they saying trans women are women too.
Mm.
That's where you start losing people's respect. Nah, bruh. Nah, bruh. You was trying to give away mussy in a heterosexual spot, and somebody said, "Get your fat ass out of here." That's what they said.
It had no fucking takers, man. George Fisher, from the looks of things, she's not a 10. She's more like a 400 or 450.
Pounds, that is. And then Darth Sidious said, I'd say 600. Look at this shit, man.
Yeah. It's
This is the world we live in, where we let people just be fucking delusional.
uh-huh.
We let people say, you know what? Fuck it. I don't feel like being this one thing today. I'm gonna be this tomorrow. Nah, bruh. Unless you talking about a job profession, or you saying I don't feel like being lazy, I'm gonna get my ass into action and stop being inactive. You know what I'm saying? No. I'm gonna start taking the initiative. No. But this is fucking ridiculous, man. Crying in the car. Cause like, what the fuck did you expect? But see, you know what? I think that this person said, "Hey, I'm a woman," and then turned around and said, "I'm a 10." So they probably believe that shit.
Well, yeah. It's already a stretch to say you're a woman. It's not a further stretch to say that you're a beautiful woman. Yeah, just keep going with it, you know?
I just think, man, when this shit comes to a halt, it's going to come to a serious one. When all this bullshit stops,
I don't think it ever will.
I think it will.
I think it's going to just get worse.
I don't think so. I think it's going to stop because I think more people are speaking out and people are getting tired. And then when you have a school that punishes not just the girls' team, but every fucking athletic team that school has, football, baseball, all that shit, and you say they can't compete because the girls are saying, hey, we don't want biological boys competing with us. And people are getting tired of that shit, man. Like, you were expecting people to play along. What is next? Are they going to start telling people like, is this motherfucker gonna have an advocate? Are they gonna create a whole separate job like an advocate? And when this motherfucker go out, they're gonna be like, yeah, you got to fuck him. You can walk up to a heterosexual. Yeah, it's you.
Prove to me that you're not transphobic.
I'm the I'm the adjudicator, like John Wick. I'm the adjudicator. What was that as punishment? That like the adjudicator made you fuck with that?
Yeah, come on, man. You're going too far with this. Come on, man. I don't.
The man above the high table said, "Tell me, my son, why do you want to live your life? You must do one thing, my son.
No,
Show me your fealty."
I don't see this ending. I see it expanding faster and faster. Soon they're going to have, some kind of legal protections where you can't test these people to see if they're biologically male or female.
How are you going to test them?
The
Crocodile Dundee test?
Once you have like gender reassignment surgery, something like that, just test her DNA. You can tell who's male and who's female just by testing DNA. The same way that prior to the Olympic sports, they test you for drugs. Uh, but they're gonna start using some kind of legal protection, so you can't do that type of thing. It'll be discrimination at some point. Everything that black people fought for in civil rights, they're gonna use for the gay agenda.
Yeah, because black folks don't get benefit from none of that shit.
Well, they're making a mockery of it.
There
So
you go. There you go.
uh, when it boiled down to affirmative action, then you had white people coming out. How come I can't get this, and then we got to give it to white women? And yeah, um,
Well, that shit went white women, and then it went black women. When they said we need somebody of color, and the female, we can check two boxes here.
mhm.
I don't think no brothers benefited from that shit. Go ahead.
No, it's just that this is how they make a mockery of progress.
Yeah,
Of certain equality that uh, was awarded to black people over a long, long fucking fight. Um,
that's still happening.
yeah, yeah. I mean, you don't see transsexuals getting blown over by fucking fire hoses or getting chewed on by fucking police
Right.
dogs.
Right.
Uh, even though they try to equate their struggle to what happened in during the civil rights era,
Yeah, everybody does.
it's not even close.
No.
Because at the end
Everyone
of the
does.
day, you can wipe that fucking makeup off and
Right.
walk upright.
Get a haircut. Take them
Mhm.
lashes off. And
Mhm.
but I mean, I think this country, doesn't look, man. You got a lot of people, shockingly, even these merchants of doubt who like to say what black people don't deserve. Like I said, everybody talks about slavery. They act like Jim Crow just didn't fucking exist. And all those pictures with those people over there at those lynchings,
Mhm.
uh, two, three black men and a woman hung or something like that. And you're absolutely right. It is a mockery, but I just think people are pushing back. You know, they're trying to take that over to Africa. Like, look, if you gay, that's one thing. All right. Do rock out with you guys is cock out. But this shit, they're trying to take that shit over to Africa, and they all said, fuck you.
Mhm.
Every one of them. Ghana, Kenya, I think Nigeria. It's like, nah, that shit ain't happening here. But then they starting to ask the questions, why aren't you taking that to these Arab countries
Mhm.
where it's a lot worse? Why not Russia, where it's a lot worse? And I think people are asking the right questions, and I think that this shit is it has to, man. You can't. People are getting tired of certain shit being forced upon them. I'm gonna say that, and I'm gonna say this: all it's gonna take is for the right politician to get in office to push this shit back. Because right now, these Democrats ain't looking too good.
Oddly enough, it doesn't seem like there's enough of the LGBTQ community to influence political swing. But somehow they've elevated past the point of everyone else.
Well, Cuddy, it's the same reason that you have a lot of these. Like, okay, I just saw something. They got 150. What is this? What did they say? It didn't look like it. It to me that shit was cap. It sounded like they were exaggerating. But they had a news report on this morning or last night where they said it's 150,000 immigrants just sitting at the border.
Yeah, that's real talk. One of my homeboys who lives in TJ has to cross over to San Diego every day for work. And he was complaining about that, complaining about the long waits in line,
Yeah,
because after they're lifting the COVID mandates for refugee status,
right,
so and everybody's rushing the border.
right. And so my point is, this is a political game. This is all a political game. These motherfuckers literally see. If you think about these past, let me say this: Obama was like he opened up people. I think he opened up black folks' eyes to a lot of bullshit politically. You had some that was politically astute and hip to a lot of this shit that was going on. But black folks was like, well, goddamn, it ain't just Obama. These motherfuckers come, they only talk to us. Like right now, for instance, I saw a woman, they were talking about this shit over in Chicago, because they're putting a bunch of these immigrants in these black communities, and these black people like, nah, fuck that. Y'all don't even spend the money to take care of our own people. They wouldn't even let the politicians talk. And it was like, this is some bullshit. And one of the ladies, she stood up and she said, what did she say? Oh shit. She said, you guys only come and speak to us once a year when you want our vote.
Mhm.
So Biden's approval ratings are in the tank. Nobody could ever stand Kamala. So right now, they're having a hard time. So what it is that old faithful voting base, which was black people who they never did anything for in turn. Now they're looking for a new voting base. That's why this community leapfrogged black people in 8 years under Obama. That's why you got so many immigrants rushing the fucking border now. Everybody's looking for a new voting base. The problem is most of these Hispanics end up voting Republican. They don't fucking vote Democrat.
Mhm.
So it is a mockery of fucking progress. You know what I mean? I watched it. They got this Puma commercial, and it's a white girl, it's a white boy, white young man, and it's the young man, a black young man from Stranger Things. And then they got Zaya Wade up there. D Wade's new used to be son.
Okay, I
And,
got you.
and it's like it is a mockery. It's like um but this shit, I don't see this shit going on for much longer. People are getting tired. I mean, even some places they put protections in place, man. A lot of these, you got to think, a lot of these these Republican states, that you can't uh, give these babies these chemicals and shit as early as they've been doing it. Like that Jazz Jennings, they fucked that kid up. That kid is fucked up. They gave him all them puberty blockers or hormones, can't reproduce. I don't think it's whatever can have sensations or anything like that. This shit, and I mean, the fact that this person is sitting here crying. A rational mind would say the world ain't changed this quick overnight. A rational mind would say, man, look, just because I feel this way, everybody else ain't gonna feel that way. And I'm gonna live my life the best way I can without throwing this shit down somebody's throat. But this motherfucker is literally in the car crying, talking about these men. I'm a baddie.
Yeah, yeah. It's a crazy place we're in. Uh,
A fucking nuts place. Yeah.
yeah, or a no nuts place. But it's not. It's not going to get any better.
Man, we gonna have to review it. We gonna have to stand by and watch this shit, Cuddy.
I don't know. I mean, there have been medical studies that show how testosterone has been decreasing over generations.
That's because of all the goddamn shit in the water, man. The DuPont shit, the oils, the shit in the air.
Hmm.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Remember the power lines was giving motherfuckers kids cancer and shit?
Hmm.
We still don't know what if what's going on, if this shit is still happening, man. You
Yeah. I mean,
know,
but that's where we are. If the environment is contributing to this,
hey man,
whatever it is. Uh,
I'm happy I was born in 80 if that's the case.
yeah. And unless you clean the environment, this is just going to continue to decline.
I mean, bro, Cuddy, how the fuck did we go from Conan to this?
In a generation.
We from fucking Conan to this, man.
Yeah.
Like, niggas
Yeah.
don't even want to be men anymore. They throwing in the towel. They settling for the package. They fuck it. I got a message. Hold on, Patty. Yeah, man. I mean, hey, this person got to live their life the best way they know how, but don't expect people to participate. I don't see this shit going on much longer. I think it'll be little enclaves where it's accepted, but yeah, no, no. And
No, no, I really think it's going to be more widespread and more accepted day after day.
I don't, man. I think it's actually. I could be wrong here, but I think it's actually gonna be gay people that's like, man, y'all bringing negative attention. Y'all motherfuckers is bringing negative attention to the squad, man. When we finna, you know what I'm saying? Like we ain't asked for all this shit. We wanted some equality, but y'all trying to strong arm motherfuckers in the. I don't even want to say it. Uh, but but it's like these men. That's very interesting.
What do you do? What do you do? You can't argue with this.
You know what, bro? I don't really concentrate on this shit. If it wasn't for shout out to Ed Dad Duma, I don't even I don't even look at this shit on social media because I don't live my life like this. I'm happy. You know, I'm kind of just like that old vet that I'm kind of like Riggs, man. Metaphorically speaking, I'm on the beach with mine in a trailer.
Hmm.
Cause this is some other shit, man.
Oh,
I'm
for
so
sure.
I'm so happy I'm not in the motherfucking streets. Um, my wife put up she posted something where what's that food delivery shit?
Uber Eats.
DoorDash or
Oh,
Uber
DoorDash.
Eats. The
Okay.
Uber Eats motherfucker. Um, let me see something. Where is it at? Just the world we live in. Hold on. Where is it at? Transgender going viral for giving DoorDash driver brains for her OnlyFans without letting him know she's transgender.
Hmm.
And I blame that on his ass. Cause you let some random what you thought to be woman say, hey, let me give you this tip real quick.
That's fucking disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah. Now you on OnlyFans. You on OnlyFans and people know who you are.
Yeah.
Cause you with this 10.
It's a crazy place we're in. Yeah.
I think it's just the US.
It's not.
I think it's just the US. I think
It's
it
not.
might be Britain, but I think in a lot of these other countries, they like, man, go on with that bullshit.
It's not. No, there is a large transsexual community here in Mexico.
That's Mexico.
It's not the U.S.
And I guess Thailand.
and Thailand. I
That's a
I'm
cultural thing. No.
Yeah, I'm sure it's happening in Germany. Yeah, the only places that you don't see this shit is
Russia,
uh,
Africa, and the Arab countries.
yeah, Bahamas.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't play that shit.
I just don't understand this shit. We want the men to be women and the women to be man. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Hey man, more power to this person, man. But this motherfucker better come to some clear understanding, man. That just because you feel like a woman, don't mean that men have to feel that way or treat you that way. Period. Point blank.
No, hopefully enough rejection to get that point across to
I
them.
don't. I don't think it'll happen. This motherfucker believe they're 10. I don't think it'll happen.
Yeah, but dude, you go to a club, you thinking you're 10, you're 400, you're a 400-pound man. This motherfucker's built like Tony Saragusa and shit. Ain't nobody fucking you.
Who the fuck is that?
You remember he played for the Ravens. Um he was the big man in the 25th hour with Ed Norton.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna spell it. Yeah, god damn, that motherfucker do look like maybe that is Tony.
Yeah. Tony was a big boy.
God damn, is he still alive?
No.
Oh
Um
shit.
yeah, it
Shout out
looks
to
like
his
he died in
family. Yeah, rest in peace.
2022.
Damn, that's sad to hear, man.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, man. I don't know, man. Watch that motherfucker when he do find somebody. It's gonna be a brother. Watch.
Oh God, don't say that, man. Oh. And the bad thing is he'll find a woman before that what fuck.
Ebony Ebony Williams.
Yeah, Ebony Williams.
Nah.
He'll find himself an accomplished man. That's how that shit
White
works.
collar motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Know to accept him for that 10 that he is.
Oh, smack him in that meat. What is that chin? What is that neck meat called, man? What is that underhand? It's like a neck pannis.
Yeah, it's a diabetes pouch. I don't know.
Yeah, it's something.
Pelican pouch.
Last of
yeah.
his manhood in there. Huh? Yeah. So. Well, hey man, that's my thoughts on this silly shit.
Yeah. I wish I wouldn't have touched on this. This is the I feel gross. I'm gonna go take a shower.
Yeah, I think I am too, man. This is leave men. Oh shit. Okay, so well, all right, Cuddy, man. It's been real. Don't let me find out. You just sitting here staring at this picture after.
No. 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 Yeah. Wish the best to this baddie. I hope you find your lane, bro.
Yeah, bro. Hope you find it. Hope you land on your feet, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, Cuddy, man. Love you, man. Peace.
Love you too, man. Peace.